but what that does is it makes them have to defend him, and then there's space underneath for Morales to take over. He'll certainly be hungry to score as well, coming off the last game versus Real Salt Lake. So
getting us ready for Decision Day 2025 action. We are kicked off. Decision Day underway from Citi Field as NYC launch the ball long. Seen a couple of wayward balls early on in this match, but right now crisp and clean. Jordan Morris receives. Early ball as it's cut back towards Morris. Morris goes to ground. Penalty kick, Seattle.
Has to come over. We'll take a look if he hits that right foot. It'll be really tight, but I did feel like there was a little bit of contact.
But there is the sign of VAR. Jeff Gamble, our video assistant referee, has seen enough that he thinks this is a clear and obvious error by Chris Penso, the referee, that it's not enough contact to lead to a penalty kick against Thiago Martins. Chris Penso has experience as both a VAR and a referee this season. As we get a look at this angle, Casey, talk me through it.
So as he's stepping in right there, he gets a touch, and it's going to be, is there contact right on the foot there? Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of separation. You can almost take a look at the grass. That angle is such a good angle to take a look at. It's just, did he actually make contact with Jordan Morris's toe really in that moment? And from the other angle they were just looking at, there might have been a blade or two of grass, so we'll see what they come back with.
Small margins can make huge differences in incredibly huge matches. They're slowing it down, they're zooming in to see. And I'm guessing they're also looking at the fact that, does the reaction of Jordan Morris and the way he goes down match the level of contact?
I would agree with that. And also, though, if this isn't called, then is that him getting a yellow card for simulation? So that has to go into effect here as well, depending on what the decision is.
We'll hear from Chris Penso.
After review, there's no foul in the play.
It's done in conjunction with one another from New York City as teammates, not from individual pressing moments, and they're still playing out of it.
7 additional minutes, a large part of that because of Pedro de la Vega's injury. Hannes Wolf crosses, awkward deflection, drops to Fernandez Marcal, a whiff, and it drops to Hack, deflects, huge save!
Because there was so much traffic in front. It starts from the manipulation of play in the wide area. Great little ball that puts it into an area that's uncomfortable for the Seattle back line. Hack steps up and strikes it well. He actually goes for power and precision. He's trying to bend it in. Give Fernandez Marcal a lot of credit for being able to have the vision to try to pick out players, but
ball hits the heels of Morris, ends up being a pass into the boots of Rothrock. Ferreira, long strike, and comfortably saved by Matt Freeze in the end. Rusnak, lovely ball, headed it in! It's Jordan Morris with a dynamite header. Seattle Sounders lead.
This is what is really nice. Morris starts in an offside position, but he gets on right away. It's going right in towards goal. The trajectory is what allows Morris just to get his head on it. He doesn't really have to worry about power because Rusnak puts the power on the service. He has to get his timing right and be able to jump and elevate, and he couldn't have hit it more perfect because Matt Freeze almost gets to it, but it goes right in the side netting.
Corner, in swinging, headed straight to the hands of Stephen Fry. As we saw on the AT&T live scores, the match is not going the way that NYC would like, but they are sitting 5th now in the standings, below that playoff line. Pascal Jansen's side would play Charlotte if these results stand. Columbus have climbed out of the wild card. It would be Orlando hosting Chicago Fire on Wednesday's wild card matchup. This decision day, despite the fact that all the teams are locked in, so much movement can take place.
It's just so tight everywhere, and so that's why you really do have to focus on your game. And yes, you sometimes hope results go your way, but you want as much of it to be in your own hands. So as a player, as a coach, you really try to keep everyone locked in that bubble of let's take care of business ourselves and then let it fall where it falls.
Long driven shot deflects and right again. Stephen Fry just stands strong. It's like he has magnets in those gloves right now.
He's been very good, and I'd say the same thing for him that I said for Matt Freese. Yes, he's had to be more involved in this game, but he's also had to stay locked in.
Here comes Seattle Sounders, over to Jordan Morris. Morris drops it back, Rusnak controls. Patient reset.
If not for a few pieces of technical execution or lack thereof on the last two opportunities to go forward, Seattle Sounders could have really given themselves a good opportunity. The one that Morris had earlier, the pass was just underhit a little bit with Rothrock going in his run, a little bit in his way that threw him off. And on that one, same thing, just how you hit the ball in behind the back line, your angle, your technique, they could be going to goal in a 1v1.
Fernandez-Marcao over to Julian Fernandez. Fernandez driving with pace. Ojeda. Weaving inside through traffic, Ojeda lays to Martinez, who goes down. Play continues, straight from distance. And Stephen Fry again. Golden boot race. Here comes Ferreira. Shot. Matt Freese can't hold. This time by Fernandez-Marcao. Seattle Sounders have done a good job of earning that positioning to draw free kicks.
They have, and usually teams that are good at winning duels also know how to pick up the second ball.
But they're giving it away. Square ball, top of the box. Fernandez able to get it wide. It's deflected it in! Nico Fernandez-Marcao with the final touch.
Knew who goes for the challenge. I love the vision from Fernandez to find it into the wide space. Sometimes you just got to get it on frame, and good things happen. And this is a big-time equalizer from facing a shot.
Outswinging corner, different angle, and it's in! Jackson Reagan with a vital header, and Seattle back in the lead.
The Seattle Sounders have been great on set pieces in this game, and he has a lot of players challenging him.
Martins resets with his keeper, Matt Freese. And Chris Penso's whistle blows. Decision day finishes with emphatic style for the visitors.